Is it on? Yeah, yeah. Is it on? Right. Right. So basically, what happened was me and my boys decided to go to Thailand because we wanted to break the mould, go somewhere a bit crazy, do some crazy shit. Where Thailand was the place to be. So got a flight to Thailand, and yeah, then basically we ended up on an island, and we heard you could rent mopeds. So we thought, right, well, it's crazy and it's fucking stupid, so we might as well do it, even though one of us will probably get injured. So we got the mopeds, filled them up with gasoline. You buy the gasoline in the street off little pikey children in bottles, which is quite strange, but yeah. Anyway, filled the mopeds up, and we're like, oh, where should we go? We saw signs to an adventure park. So rode our mopeds to this adventure park, and there was animals there. There was elephants and tigers, and we decided to feed the elephants some bananas, but we didn't feed the tigers because they were all on ket, so they were just fucked flat out on their face, so we couldn't feed them. And then we decided basically, because there was a waterfall there, we'll climb the waterfall. So there was 6 of us. One of the guys, fat as fuck, really hairy, absolutely stinking and sweating in the humidity. Luckily, he managed to climb it. I was absolutely vile by the end, so we're like, we'll get ourselves sorted, get a shower, because top of the waterfall was natural springs. But unfortunately, because it was Thailand, we'd eaten some dodgy food. So when we got to the top of the waterfall, everybody was dying for a shit, but obviously me, I'd eaten a bit too much, and it was going to come out in my pants if I didn't take them off. So I stripped down at the top of the waterfall. Fortunately, there wasn't really any people around. Stripped down, and it just came out. Just squatted on the edge of the waterfall, looking out over the mountains, and it just came out. It was kind of disgusting, looked like curry, but yeah. And fortunately, there's a natural spring nearby, so I went in the natural spring, washed myself down, put my clothes back on. Job's a good one. And then, you'll never guess what happened. There was a group of Germans came trotting around the corner, and they went and sat right next to my pile of shit. So we just giggled at them for a bit. And then we just done one, went back down the mountain. When we were coming back down the mountain though, it had been sunny all day, and then basically it started to piss down with rain. And when it rains in Thailand, it fucking rains. It was basically a monsoon. We're slipping and sliding all over the joint. Got back on the peds like shit. It was literally 15-20 kilometres away back to the hotel, so fuck. We can either wait it out for a few hours, or we're just going to have to go. Drove the peds back through a monsoon. We saw car crashes, we saw trees collapsing, bolts of lightning. It was fucking mental. And that's my story about how I had a shit at the top of the waterfall and drove a moped through a monsoon. Peace.
Don't know if I ever told you this. I used to have cane roll, corn roll, whatever you want to call it, when I was young. I don't know, I had it when I reckon it was year 6 to year 8 or whatever, year 7 to year 8 maybe. And so I was young, and I always looked young anyway. But I remember I was sitting at a bus stop, and this old Jamaican lady was talking to me, and she was she was really nice, and she was cool. She was asking me questions. So she saw my uniform, and she knew that I went to school literally 1 minute away from the bus stop. So she was asking me all these questions about the school. It's a private school, which I was lucky to go to. She was asking me all these questions, and then she kept asking me about how well I had my uniform on, blah blah blah. And she started asking me questions about my hair. She was asking me who done your hair for you? I'd be sometimes I go to the hairdressers, or sometimes my auntie does it, and sometimes my mum does it. And she kept looking me up and down, look at my uniform. She was like, "Aren't you a lucky little girl?" And I just kind of sighed and didn't talk to her again. Yeah.